For years, legacy media attacked Donald Trump for paying little or nothing in federal income tax. Headlines screamed corruption, political rivals and talking heads called him immoral. But here's the truth: Trump didn't cheat, and he did not break the law. He simply used one of the most powerful tools in the United States tax code, depreciation, and he used it masterfully. Don't hate the player, hate the game. The wealthiest Americans have been doing this for decades, and now you can too. And no, you do not have to be a New York real estate mogul to do this. Thanks to a clause in the Big Beautiful Bill, you can use Bitcoin mining to save big on taxes. Let's get into it. In this video, we're going to break down exactly how the wealthiest Americans use the tax code to build wealth, not to evade taxes, but to create the optimal strategy based on existing laws. We'll also show you how you can do the same using Bitcoin mining and bonus depreciation to slash your tax bill and stack the best performing asset of the past 15 years. Depreciation is how businesses account for wear and tear on physical assets over time. The IRS lets you deduct that loss as a business expense. Real estate investors, like Donald Trump, have used this to deduct the value of their buildings, renovations, and equipment. Under the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, bonus depreciation was expanded to 100%. That meant you could deduct the full cost of qualifying assets in a single tax year. Trump did this with real estate. He claimed huge paper losses on the buildings while collecting rent and income at the same time. In recent years, 100% bonus depreciation was set to phase out. In 2023, the depreciation rate dropped to 80%, then 60% in 2024, 40% in 2025, and so on. However, the Big Beautiful Bill has reinstated full bonus depreciation. This means any qualifying business equipment, including Bitcoin mining hardware, can be written off immediately. Let's compare two hypothetical investors. One spends $100,000 on real estate, and the other spends $100,000 on Bitcoin mining hardware. The real estate investor can depreciate his asset over the course of 39 years, which equates to about $2,500 per year for the next 4 decades. However, the Bitcoin miner can write off the entire $100,000 in year one. It's the same tax shield, but faster and more powerful. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Bitcoin mining offers significantly higher returns. A good real estate investment nets 8 to 12% annually, but Bitcoin miners consistently earn 30 to 50% every year. And in years past, returns have been as high as 100% in a single year, depending on the price of Bitcoin. But it doesn't stop there. Bitcoin mining beats real estate in multiple other ways. First is scalability. With mining, you can scale up or down with ease. You can purchase a single miner for a few $1,000s, or you can scale up and purchase millions of dollars worth of miners with minimal marginal friction. Real estate is exclusively at higher scales, and even then, property is non-fungible, which makes it more difficult to scale up. Next is liquidity. You can buy or sell Bitcoin miners very easily. And with Blockware's ASIC marketplace, you can sell miners and their energy hosting contract all in one bundle, all on the Bitcoin network 24/7 with no border restrictions. Real estate, on the other hand, is notoriously illiquid. First off, you're going to have a 3% fee going to the buyer's agent and a 3% fee going to the seller's agent. That is a 6% cost right there just to get out of your position. Not to mention, it could take months before your property actually sells. With negotiations and maintenance and inspections and market volatility, getting liquidity and unwinding a real estate position is not easy. It costs time and money. Next is income. With Bitcoin mining, you earn Bitcoin every single day. That is daily income in the best performing asset of all time. With real estate, on the other hand, rental income comes in monthly and it comes in depreciating dollars. Lastly is operating costs. With Bitcoin mining, your only operating expense is electricity. Real estate, on the other hand, has management fees, unforeseen repairs, property taxes, etc. Your costs are far more predictable with Bitcoin mining. You know exactly how much electricity your machine will consume every month, and you know exactly what rate you're charged for your electricity. Now, let's go back to this $100,000 example. Let's say you made $100,000 in income this year, and you expect to owe around $30,000 to the IRS. Well, instead of paying the IRS, you could purchase $100,000 worth of mining equipment, and under tax law, you could deduct the full $100,000, potentially reducing your tax bill to nearly zero. Meanwhile, those miners are producing Bitcoin every single day at a discount to the market price. Depending on the machine you purchase, you could be producing Bitcoin at anywhere from 50K to 60K per coin, a major discount to the current market price of nearly $120,000 per Bitcoin. So mining gives you two major financial wins, a tax shield and a Bitcoin discount. Now, who is this for? You do not have to be a billionaire. This strategy works for everyone. Whether you earn a W 2 income, you're a small business owner, you're a real estate investor looking to diversify, or you're a Bitcoin or equity investor looking to reduce your capital gains tax. If you're on track to pay 5, 6, 7 figures worth of taxes for the 2025 tax year, then Bitcoin mining very well could change that in your favor. Now, building a data center or plugging machines in your garage is very challenging, but Blockware makes Bitcoin mining incredibly simple. You don't have to do any of that because we've already done it for you. We source the machines, we host them in our data centers, and we maintain and operate them for you. You receive Bitcoin every single day that the machines mine and the tax write off without even lifting a finger. It is a turnkey solution for Bitcoin accumulation and tax optimization. Now, let's recap. The wealthiest Americans do not avoid taxes. They use the existing laws, the existing tax codes to their advantage, and they do it well. Thanks to the updated tax law under the Big Beautiful Bill, you can take advantage of bonus depreciation through Bitcoin mining, offset your taxable income while accumulating the hardest money on earth. Blockware has made it simple, scalable, and profitable. To learn more, go to mining.blockwaresolutions.com/tax. Again, that is mining.blockwaresolutions.com/tax. Mine Bitcoin, write it off, and build generational wealth. Make sure to like and subscribe.